Welcome back to SA Live. It is National Bird Day. Wow! That was very cool. You'll be able to see birds like these at a Renaissance Festival in the Hill Country. We'll tell you more about that in a second.
So that was something to squawk about.
Ah, yes.
And here with the owls, some details and some fine feathered friends is Ian Joplin with Last Chance Forever, the Bird of Prey Conservancy.
Welcome, welcome. What kind of bird is this?
This is a Harris's hawk. This is a species you'll find in South Texas, south of San Antonio. It's a desert species, and they're a very unique bird. They're very interested in demand in falconry because they hunt differently than any other bird in the world. They are a pack hunter. They're sometimes referred to as the wolves of the air because they cooperate in chasing after their prey.
And they go after ground prey, unlike the falcon, which goes after...
Primarily, yeah. They hunt things that mainly run along the ground. This bird will be out in the desert going after rabbits upwards of 8 pounds. Now, I think that's kind of a fair fight because most people don't know how light these birds are designed to be able to fly. The bird in my hand right now weighs less than 1.5 pounds.
Wow. So you said that he's coming at that rabbit, and the rabbit's pretty quick and agile.
Yeah, but they can dive at upwards of 80 miles per hour, which is faster than anything that runs on the earth. The fastest thing on earth is a cheetah at 65 miles per hour. So at 80, the hawk has them beat. But they're doing it as a straight line down. So if that rabbit's experienced, it knows if it turns at just the right moment, that hawk's going to shoot past, and that rabbit can accelerate on the ground faster than the hawk can get up into another dive. And so these birds working as a pack, every time one makes a dive, if that rabbit's able to get away, it has to slow down. And so one hawk misses, another hawk misses, but every time it's slowing down until somebody's successful.
And they all share the meal?
Yep, everyone, not even just the hawks that were participating in the hunt, all of the hawks in the area share in the success of the hunt. They really are a community.
And again, the eyesight of these is just incredible, right?
Yep, they have, where we have 100,000 rods and cones in our eyes receive light, they have over 1 million. And so what you're seeing is like the stalk of a mushroom, and there's a large disc behind there. You're only seeing 1/3 of the eye.
Okay, let him fly back because we have the falcon to do. And these birds, now these are for demonstration purposes, but they are not pets, right?
No, they're partners. They're related to us, but they aren't tame. We try to keep these birds as wild as we can.
And you actually rehabilitate birds and send them back out into the wild.
Yes, so as well as doing educational programs like we'll be doing at the Renaissance Festival, we're doing a falconry demonstration. We also every year take in about 200 to 300 of hawks, owls, eagles, falcons, and vultures. And our entire goal is to get those birds back to the wild. And every year we're happy to say about 60 to 65% of all the birds that come into our care go back into the wild. And we deal with birds that have been hit by cars, electrocuted by power lines, unfortunately sometimes even birds that have been shot. So getting over half of those birds back into the wild is something that we're very proud of.
Okay, and tell us about the partnership because...
Yes, so this is a gyr falcon. This is a bird that is used for hunting other falcons. And as I said, this bird is not a pet. In fact, we do not give our birds names because we don't want people to think of them as pets. We want them to understand these are wild animals. And even using these birds in falconry and hunting, it does not make them our permanent pet. It doesn't make them, they don't do tricks for us. All we're doing is teaching these birds how to incorporate their natural hunting instinct to work with us to be able to provide food for ourselves, each other, and our whole community.
Because you said most baby birds don't make it in the wild, right?
Yes, upwards of 85% of juvenile raptors do not survive to adulthood. And that is the majority of the birds that we see at our center are young birds that made a mistake learning how to fly, learning how to hunt.
Okay, and so how fast?
So falcons can dive, they're the fastest living thing. There have been falcons that have been clocked diving at 242 miles per hour. And that's faster than just gravity alone would be pulling them down. That bird was pushing itself down to build up that speed, and that's the speed they need to capture other birds.
And you can see these birds and learn all about this. Is fascinating at the Kerrville Renaissance Festival. It's going to be happening on weekends, January 20th through February 4th at the River Star Arts and Events Park in Kerrville. And you can find out more information about the festival, Last Chance Forever, on our website, SALive.com. Just click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, scan that QR code. Thank you so very much. Fascinating.
Celebrate San Antonio with us on YouTube.
Yeah, all of your favorite DIY videos, food, drinks, tips, and tricks. If you've seen it here, it's on the SA Live YouTube channel.
Just search KSAT SA Live on YouTube and like, subscribe, and ring the bell.